we have illegal aliens. We have people that don't even exist on Social Security. Now our inflation is down to a perfect number, a beautiful number, hardly any at all. That's a hell of a statement. I have a feeling, Dan, that's not really really didn't happen, did it?
We have more Trump content to jump into and debunk, this time him speaking on everything from Social Security to the economy, so strap in, it's sure to get spicy. Take a moment if you can, leave us a like on the video, it helps us out a ton, it lets us know you enjoy the content, and let's get right to the video.
You reported it all the time, in 4 or 5 years it's gonna go bust, but not anymore, it's not. And he's got it turned around so well. The proclamation helps, all of the things we've done help. And he's finding such tremendous fraud where we have illegal aliens. We have people that don't even exist on Social Security now. They don't exist.
I heard this and my jaw literally dropped. This dude is actually going to go from convincing his base that Social Security will run out in a decade to, which is a complete lie, to now going and trying to take credit for when it eventually stays because it was never going to run out by saving it, by ridding of waste, fraud, and abuse, of which we know they massively failed on. Doge failed by over 99.7% of its estimates, but I'm sure MAGA will still repeat this line to cope. The bigger problem here is that he's still pretending those who don't exist or shouldn't receive Social Security do, when we know this is false. It's one of the most efficient programs that we have. Even from an audit from his own Social Security administrator, it found that less than 1% of payments are fraudulent, and they recover the overwhelming amount, over 2/3 of those that are. It's a program that also keeps over 2/3 of our seniors out of poverty, and it's clowns like this that want to steal that from you to instead enrich and their friends on Wall Street.
We cleared 12.4 million names listed in the Social Security database over 120 years of age. Think of that. So we had 12.4 million names where they were over 120 years old. Is that right? That's a hell of a statement. I have a feeling, Dan, that's not really really didn't happen, did it?
I love that the lie his handlers are feeding him is so obviously untrue that even he is like, oh God, like, are we sure this one happened, guys? Like, it's because, yeah, it didn't. I cannot believe that these are the people we elected and they don't know anything about the most crucial programs the government provides. Like, this is who MAGA entrusted their vote in. That's insane. Like, this has been debunked time and time again. Not only does Social Security terminate benefits once people reach 115 by default, but it's also the year the people he's referring to is just the default code in which people get stored in the program. Essentially, it's as a means of record keeping. It's not people receiving benefits. A report from, again, the Social Security Inspector General, the one that he fired this time, not the one he put in to be the administrator, it showed that this was not evidence of fraud. The fact that our president is knowingly spewing false information, however, should be alarming to anyone, regardless of how you feel about Social Security.
We're also fighting the menace of inflation to make life more affordable for American seniors, and we've ended Biden's inflation nightmare. So we had the worst inflation in the history of our country, and now our inflation is down to a perfect number, a beautiful number, hardly any at all. And yet our country is taking in tens of billions of dollars and trillions of dollars, actually trillions of dollars in tariffs. And you know all about it. It's been amazing. They say, why are we taking in so much money? Last week they found $29 billion and they couldn't figure out where it came from. I said, check the tariff shelf. And they said, how did you know that's where it came from? We're taking in billions and even trillions of dollars in tariffs paid by other countries who, frankly, we're taking advantage of us.
There's multiple things to address here. These clowns cried inflation under Biden for months. Core inflation is now up over 3.1%. Inflation is back to rising month over month. We're still way over the Fed target of 2% that MAGA said was so important, but all of a sudden, none of that is important anymore, and Trump's economy is still somehow good. Also, tariffs, we know, are paid for by American companies. I do not know why he continues to lie about this. I guess it's telling of how he views his base. It's an import tax that we also know is passed on to consumers. It often leads to layoffs as well as these increased prices, which is literally what we're seeing play out, right? We've lost manufacturing jobs multiple months in a row. Inflation is creeping up. What part of this says a good economy? What part of this says perfect numbers? We just had a quarter of negative GDP growth. A recession, if we would have had two back to back. The second one, while positive, was under projections. Unemployment has creeped up as well. If this was 8 months ago, MAGA would be clamoring about how Biden has failed us. But because it's Trump, it's wait, guys, the magic tariff switch will flip if we are patient, or whatever line these clowns want to go to. Give them time, right?